a difficult time connecting to my YouTube live feed today. I was trying to change phones because I noticed that the audio on my YouTube recording last week wasn't good. And I don't know what happened to the phone, but I just had to change the phone, the device that I use in broadcasting live on my YouTube. So, hello everyone. This is Life's Journey with Benedicta. Sorry for keeping you all waiting. If you're joining me for the very first time today, this is Life's Journey with Benedicta. Every Saturday, we come out here to discuss topical issues. We come out here to talk about life generally, events happening to us or happening to people around us, how we can move on in life. What are the things we can do to make our lives more pleasurable? What are the things that we can do in order for us to live or to become the truest and the best versions of ourselves? So, be it emotionally, be it mentally, be it financially, what is it that you can do to make yourself a better version of yourself? So this month we're on our financial empowerment series. We've been discussing finances. It's the beginning of the year. A lot of us want to know what we can do better or things that we can do differently in order to push our lot or make our financial net worth better. We want to be better. We want to do more. So this year, we are coming up with things, ideas that we all can tap into in order to make this a reality. So King Faroch 001, thank you for joining. Anatus, I can see you. Olamide Liar Day, hello, thank you for joining in. It's Jolly, thank you for joining in. Angela, Holistic. So thank you all for joining in. So today we are discussing investments. What is the difference between investment and savings? How much really should we invest if we want to invest or if we want to make an investment? How much really should we invest? But first things first, I'm going to discuss the difference between investments and savings. A lot of us confuse one for the other. Investment is not the same thing as savings. Savings is monies you keep away, money you put away in a safe place in order for you to be able to access this money on the spur of the moment. You can access this money anytime you want to. But investment is money you put away in stocks, in shares, in order for this money to yield more money, in order for you to make more money from this money, or in order for this money to work for you. That is what investments, or that is what investments are. Now, the difference between investment and savings is that with investment, it comes with risk. You can lose all your money when you're investing, and you can make so much more when you invest. So investment comes with risk, while savings doesn't come with any kind of risk, at least in civilized countries. I know quite a couple of banks have folded here in Nigeria in the past. It was appalling because if there is any safe place to keep your money, it is in the bank. But we have had stories of banks actually folding up here in Nigeria in the past. So it is sad to know that even some kind of savings still comes with a certain level of risk. But in reality, your savings should be as good as 100%, while your investments should be the only thing that carries risk. Now, the profit you make from the investment kind of makes up for the risk that you're taking. So if you are not willing to take risk, do not invest. If you put your money in your bank, like a friend of mine will tell you, the money is looking at her and she is looking at her money. And anytime they are both tired of looking at each other, she'll go and withdraw the money and buy shoes and bags and what have you not. So that is what investments, savings are. But now you cannot live your life without having some certain level of investments. You must invest if you want your money to grow, if you want to have some sort of a retirement plan. Savings is only useful for as long as you are in active service. For example, if you have a steady source of income that you're sure of that comes in every month, you can choose to take a certain percentage of that money and put it away in savings. But the moment that you are no longer earning, the moment you're no longer in active service, you can no longer save because there is no money coming in. So as risky as we might like to see investments, it is, we still, sorry, I lost my, it's reconnecting. YouTube, please just give me a few minutes to reconnect with my Instagram live. Let me check the network. Can you send me that number so I can pin it? My MTN number. So, oh my God, we've lost Instagram again. We've lost Instagram. Oh my God. The network connectivity service, your investments are the things you fall back on. That is why I would advise you to invest wisely. No matter how risky we think investments are, you have to learn how to take calculated risk when making investments, and you have to learn how much is safe enough for you to invest. What I might be able to invest might not be what the next person might be able to invest, because our monthly income or our financial net worths are different. Now, my advice when investing is, one, do not be greedy. Know what you can comfortably invest. Investment money is not money you can run to when you are having an emergency. It's not money you can run to when you need to pay your children's school fee, your house rent, medical bills, or grocery shopping. Investment money is not what you run to when you have such needs. So you have to calculate what is safe for you to invest. I can choose to invest $1,000 or $10,000. The next person might choose to invest $50,000 or $100 because that is what they are comfortable investing. Why am I saying all this? For the past 2 weeks, there is this robot that trades Forex that I've been advertising, and a lot of people have come to my WhatsApp to make inquiries. Oh, how do I invest? Are there risks involved? Am I going to lose all my money? I have the money to invest, but I'm supposed to use the money to go for a skill acquisition program. Should I invest, then later go for my skill acquisition program? Questions like that. And I tell them, no, your education trust fund or your tuition fee is not money you invest. If you do not have spare change, then you are not ripe to invest. There were times in my life that I wanted to invest, but I didn't have the funds to invest because all the monies I had then were monies mapped out for specific things. So please, investment is not for everybody. That is what I want to tell you this evening. Investment is not for everybody. If you do not have spare change somewhere, please do not bother investing. Take care of all your needs. Take care of all the things that need sorting out with physical cash. Because once you invest, you cannot pull that money out. Yes, you cannot. The money is already tied down for a particular period of time, depending on the kind of investment you've gotten yourself involved in. Some investments have a caveat. You cannot withdraw your money in less than 6 months investing. Some have caveats of 1 year. Some have caveats where you have to write series of letters, pass through different procedures before you can pull out your capital. So investment money is not money you run to get. So please, if you're one of those people that have been sending me WhatsApp message, Tastebudz, I want to invest. Does this investment come with risk? Can I lose my money? Yes, you can lose your money. Every investment comes with risk. Every investment comes with risk, but you have to do your due diligence, calculate the risk factors involved, and know if that particular investment is for you or not. But what I'm here to tell you this evening is you must have an investment portfolio. Yes, we are all going to retire someday. We're not going to be in active service forever. We need to have money kept away that is working for us. That is what investment is all about. Money put away to work for you so that when you're no longer physically active, you have money coming in. Your savings will not just diminish, your savings will come to an end because it is not a bottomless pit, it is not an endless well. When you keep pulling out from whatever it is you've got stashed away, unless it's like stolen funds where you have a pit or a sock away filled with money that never finishes. And how many people really have that? Are we all thieves or rogues? If you've worked hard for your money and you've saved your hard-earned money, that money is definitely going to finish if you do not have a source to replenish it. The source to replenish it can only come from your investments. So can you live your life without investments? No, the answer is no. But can you take calculated risk when it comes to investments? The answer is yes. Do investments work? Yes. Do investments have risk factors? Yes. So that is the answer. I'm going to be putting up this number if you're interested in investing in this robot that trades the forex market and makes you about 15 to 20% profit, monthly profit. So far, so that is what I've been making, 15 to 20%. I've been making that every month. And for people that come to invest, they want to start trading with $100 and they're expecting to get $100 within a month. I'm telling you now that that is not going to work. You cannot invest little and expect to make a hell of a money. This is not Ponzi scheme. This is a business platform. So you invest little, you make little profit, and your risk is little. If I'm investing $5,000, I am taking a higher risk than the person investing $100. And I'm definitely going to make a higher return, or I'm going to have a higher profit margin. So high risk, high investment, high returns. Low investment, low risk, and low returns. That is how it works. I want you to know that. High risk, high investment, high returns. Low investment, low risk, low profits. So don't come and meet me and say, oh, Tastebudz, I invested $100. How come the month has ended and I didn't get $100? Hello, you cannot make $100 on $100. This is not a money doubling campaign. It's not money doubling, it's not Ponzi scheme. It is an investment plan. So save my time and save your time. If you want to invest in this robot that trades the Forex market, you need a minimum of $200 to start. $100 is for your trading capital and $100 is for the robot. You are not going to make $100 in 1 month of investing $100. That is now no longer business. That is fraud. And this is not fraud, this is business. So your profit margins are between 15 to 20% monthly. So if you're putting in $10,000, imagine 15 to 20% of $10,000 will be in your account every month. So if you're investing $100, please do the math. If you cannot do the math, you don't know what 15% or 20% of $100 is, get someone to help you do the math. 15% or 20% of $100 will not give you $100 at the end of the month. So understand how it works. Investment is risk taking. Savings is not risk taking. It's you putting your money away in a safe place like a bank. You'll be looking at your money will be looking at you. Any day you want to pick money, you go pick it up and just pick something lesser than what you put in. Because we all banks from hell, they have hidden charges. You put in 100,000 naira, you just watch the 100,000 naira reducing, chipping away with no explanation. So you go back to get your 100,000 naira, you get lesser than the 100,000 naira. That is savings, and that is safe. Okay, at least it is relatively safe. We don't pray to have banks folding up again in Nigeria like we had it some years ago. So if the banks do not fold, which hardly, your savings is safe. So if you're looking for safekeeping of your cash, put it in the bank. But if you want your money to work for you, your money to make more money for you, you need to have an investment portfolio. It can be buying stocks and shares from companies. You can buy stocks and shares from MTN, from Coca-Cola. You can invest in real estate. You can invest in, a lot of people invested in crypto some years ago. My cousin in the States invested so much in crypto. He made crazy money. He bought houses last 2 years. He was happy. But guess what? Some people that also invested in that crypto are crying this year because of the crash. And that is why it is called investment. Somebody said he now understands why there is a cry in crypto. People cried from crypto this year. But you're not going to dispute the fact that the same crypto that made people cry this year made a lot of billionaires and trillionaires last year and last 2 years. So investment involves risk taking. So don't come and look for me and tell me, oh, Tastebudz, you said this robot that is trading is going to make me so much money and I'm not going to be losing money. No, I never said that. It is an investment. And as with all investments, there are risk factors. So you do your due diligence and know the investment portfolio that you want to put your money in. I am not where I am today because of the money I'm making from Tastebudzng. No, Tastebudzng is my daily pay. It's what I work, and then it's the money I get. But it's just one of my many streams of income. I keep saying it. People in the food business that are also food entrepreneurs, we know how it goes. We do a lot of turnovers, but you can never make that kind of money you need to make to pay your bills, especially when you have grown-up children like I do. I have children in the university, I have children in secondary school, I have multiple law cases. My divorce was probably one of the most expensive divorce any woman would have experienced. Going through a divorce case for 10 years, I paid out millions. Fighting for children custody, I paid millions. And that is why I tell women, you have to be financially empowered. If I didn't have multiple streams of income, if I wasn't a seasoned investor, I would not have been able to survive all the court cases I have. And I still have some cases. I still have a case in the Court of Appeal. It's costing me millions. So as a woman, you cannot just sit down and wait for the man to be giving you these checks. You need to have a daily source of income. You need to have an investment portfolio. If you're a woman and you're listening to me, if you want to enter real estate, enter. If you want to start buying stocks and shares, start buying. If you want to buy this robot and put some good money for it to start trading for you, start it. Every woman needs to be financially empowered. Why am I saying woman? When you look at the statistics in Nigeria, we have more financially empowered men than women. Women are usually seen as fortunate if they end up marrying a rich man. Or mother babe don't jam jackpot. Chai! You see the husband when he marry. Why don't they say that man don't jam jackpot? Or must see the babe when he marry? Or mother girl gets money, scatter. It is always the other way around. Ah, the man get money scatter. What is that man doing to have that money scatter? Why you when not be woman get the money scatter? Do you understand? Women too should get up and start having that money scatter. You can do it. You didn't come here to wait on a man to collect paychecks. That risk that that man is taking, you, the woman, sit up, do your research, do your due diligence, take calculated risk, and make that money for yourself. You can make it. Make it for yourself. And you realize as a woman, when you're financially empowered, you no longer need to live your life in a way you do not want to because you are kissing ass. I'm sorry to say this. You don't want to be an ass kisser forever. They tell you jump, you ask how high because somebody is cutting you those checks. As a woman, think carefully. Your sources of income, if it's just your daily pay, your monthly pay, you do not have some sort of investment in your investment portfolio that you're stashing away for your retirement package, you are on a wrong mission. I'm not going to support you to do that because if I had done that, if I was relying on the money I was making from Tastebudz alone, I will not be able to fight custody battle. I have 4 children that I fought for their custody for 10 years in the High Court, not Magistrate Court. Those of you that have gone to the courts, you know how expensive it is to have lawyers. Then imagine having that lawyer on your payroll. Lawyers for 10 years. You are paying them every month. You are filing counter petition. You're buying plane tickets and you're moving from one state to another state to attend court hearings. Your salary no go carry am. Your salary will not carry it. So as a woman, if you really want to stand up in life and take what it is that is yours, hold on to what is yours, you need financial backing. I am not rich. I am not near rich. But I thank God I work so hard. I work so hard. I invest with my sense so I can have some money to protect myself and whatever it is that belongs to me. I have a little saving somewhere that can enable me to stand up and say, this I will not take. This is bullying. This is cheating. This belongs to me and I'm going to claim it. Then say person will not get knife. No, they ask, who killed him papa? You've not heard that. A child that does not have a knife, a child that does not have a gun, even if that child should watch them kill the father, that child cannot ask the murderer, who killed my father? He will have to go, like the Chinese movies will see, he will have to get a master, shalom master. He's going to train, he's going to prepare himself, he's going to get arms, and then he's now going to come back and ask the person, you killed my father, prepare to die. That's how it works. You not get money, you know if he ask, who killed my papa? You not get money, they say, drop children. Oh yeah, get out of the house. I have a new wife. You will cry and you pack your load and you go. That was what they did to me 10 years ago. I was asked to drop my children simply because I said, I know they marry again. This marriage, I not do again. And they told me, if you're leaving this marriage, you have to leave your children. And I said, no, I have not been working my ass off for years. I have not been investing for years for nothing. Now my investments are going to speak for me. I'm going to use every resources I have to fight for my children. I'm going to live and I'm going to raise my children. I could fight that battle. I could move out of that bad marriage because I had investments, because I have been working hard and I am still working hard. Don't rely on a man to be giving you paychecks every month. The day that man will say he no do again. The way they fear, you go cry past like that. That fear of investment where they fear, you will now live every day of your life in fear that they will take your children away from you. You will live every day of your life in fear that you will never be able to know what laughing or smiling is like. So women, you need to be financially empowered. Today's topic was on difference between savings and investments. So I've been able to explain what savings is to you, and I've been able to explain what investment is. Investment comes with risk taking, but I want you to do your due diligence, calculate the risk involved, and choose wisely the investment portfolio you want to put your money. But never you ever say, because investment comes with risk, I am not going to invest. Are you going to work forever? The answer is you're definitely going to retire at some point. And when you do retire, you now need your money to be working for you. You need to be sitting down like a retiree with your legs stretched out, knowing that there is a place you will press button at the end of the month and money is going to come for you. So that's my message for you. If you are interested in this investment portfolio that I advertised 2 weeks ago, the robot that trades the Forex market, I have been making good profits between 15 to 20% of my investment. So you invest little, your risk is very little and your profit is little. You invest big, $10,000, $20,000, you invest big. Your risk is big, and your profit is also big. So calculate the risk and know what works for you. I'm going to pin the number on the screen. Did you send the number? So I'm going to pin this number on the screen. The number is an MTN line. If you're interested, you can send me a WhatsApp message to this number. But please, if you do not have money to invest, don't send me any WhatsApp message. All of you know I'm a chef. I'm very busy. I cook. I have staff to manage. I do content creation. And I have 5 children, plus my husband that I need to attend to. So you don't have time and I don't have time. So if you don't have money to invest, don't send me a WhatsApp message asking me 50 questions, and then when I'm done putting you through, you now tell me you don't have money, you want to go and think about it. Please think about it. Do your research. Do your research, do your due diligence, get your money ready, then come and ask me those questions on this WhatsApp number I'm going to be putting up, and then I'm going to put you through. Last year, we helped a lot of, well, not a lot, we helped some couple of young businesses grow their business. We gave them cash to put in their business, to grow their business. This year, I said, I am not just going to reach out and help businesses. I have good women on life's journey that come here to support me financially to help these women grow their businesses. This year, we're still going to help businesses, don't get me wrong, small startups. We are going to give free skills acquisition for women that really want to learn how to get a skill set and make money. But most importantly, I want you to learn how to make this money for yourself. So I'm going to be putting up this number, +234, this IA, God go help us, 906 595. Amarachi should have helped me. 595-5231. 5231. So the number to call is, sorry, don't call. Send WhatsApp message to that number. I have pinned it. The number is +234 9065 955-5231. That is the number. Send a WhatsApp message to that number if you're interested in buying this robot to help you trade the Forex market. Now, this robot will trade the Forex market with your money. and it's going to give you between 15 to 20%. Some months you might be lucky and you might get more, but please do not expect to get more. Just zero your mind that it can trade with your money and give you 15 to 20% returns on your investment. So if you're investing $100, don't come and expect $1 million at the end of the month. If you're investing $5,000, do your math, use your calculator. What is 15% of 5,000? What is 20% of 5,000? That is what you're going to get. So invest little, take little risk, and make little profits. Invest a lot, you're taking a huge risk, and your profit margin is going to be huge. So the choice is yours. Now you know as your pockets be. Don't invest your house rent. Don't invest your school fees. Don't invest your health insurance. Invest what you're comfortable with. Investment, all investments, including cryptocurrencies, comes with risk. But you must have an investment portfolio. That is my message for you today. Investment portfolio is key. A savings portfolio is also key. You need to have money somewhere you know you can just rush and go and get the money. When they told me, drop your children, you cannot leave this marriage with these children. Hey, I said, la, father, I need lawyers. I need good lawyers. Omo, I jam good lawyer, then bill me. I had to go and get that money. We started court case. I carry my children. We started court case. Imagine all my monies were tied up in investment and I didn't have liquid cash. They would have taken my children away from me 10 years ago. Imagine how young they were 10 years ago. I had to fight 10 years of paying lawyers in order for me to be able to raise my children as a mother. Today I have young adults and I'm happy I was a part of their life. And that was because I worked hard. I wasn't waiting for a man to be cutting check, giving you check, feed you, oh, business class ticket to London, yay, Disney every year, enjoyment. My children had all that, don't get me wrong. Disney every year, bottlings, but it didn't stop me from working for my money. I had to work because I know that the way parents love their children is different from the way spouses love each other. Your husband, the way he loves you as his wife is different from the way he loves his children. The way a woman loves a husband is different from the way he loves his children. So if a husband stops loving a wife, it does not mean he will stop loving his children. No. If a woman stops loving a husband, it doesn't mean she'll stop loving her children. No. So they are paying tickets for you and the children. You're going to Disney. You're going to Bottlings. You're entering business class. Marriage, the sweet. The day marriage end, those children will still go Disney. You will be the wife, you know, go no Disney. So start working for your money, okay? I've pinned the number is there. How I wish one of my friends heard this before he got broke. Prince Kunade _217. Yes, a lot of people are so caught up with their fantastic jobs. I have friends that are top executives in good companies. They are making good money. And because they are making good money, they just got carried away with their salaries. They forgot to invest. Now, there is a financial meltdown in the country. Companies are laying off. And when they are laying off, they start laying off from the top. I don't know if you're aware of that. They start laying off from the top because the top management are the ones with the heavy chunk of money. The salaries are paid out to them. So they start laying off from the top. So they lost their jobs. Not all of them, but some of them lost their jobs. No investments, no job, and companies aren't hiring because the problem is nationwide. It's not particular to a company. The company, I mean, Nigeria as a whole, we are going on a downward spiral. Financially, the country is going down. So companies are not looking for top management to employ that easily. So if you lose your job today and you do not have an investment portfolio, you don't have good amount of savings. What are you going to fall back on? Investment is risky. Investment is risky. Now you don't have a job. You don't have a job. You're almost at the verge of becoming homeless. Which one is now riskier? Which one is now riskier? Risky business. Every business is risky. In Nigeria, banks closed, banks folded. Banks we know as a safe place, a safe haven for our money. we had banks that closed up in Nigeria. How do you think those people felt? Listen, my father lost money in one of those closed banks. He fainted. He collapsed. Because this is a bank they're supposed to keep your money safe. He lost money because the bank folded. And then after 6-7 months, they were now calling them to come and collect not even a tithe of the money. What they gave them was less than 0.10% of the money they put in. People that put in millions, you were calling them to come and collect 70,000 naira in installments for a period of 6 months. And guess what? After the 3rd month, they didn't pay that 70K again. I'm talking about 1992, 1994. People lost money. And then recently, in the early 2000s, bank folded. People lost money. So this is banco. Our money is supposed to be safe. We are taught in a financial trade that when you put your money in the bank, your money is safe. But when you put your money in an investment, it carries some risk. But now the bank can't fold. So that there is nothing in this life that is risk-free. You just have to take calculated risk. Calculated risk. Have an investment portfolio. Have a savings portfolio. I'm telling you from a woman, I have seen plenty things, so I don't see so far. I'm telling you. And that is why, no matter the comfort I see myself in today, tomorrow, or 10 years from now, I'm never going to stop investing. I am never going to stop working to make multiple streams of income, because I know one day you can have it all or almost have it all, and the next day you can lose it all. So this world is transient. Your financial status is transient. But in as much as it is transient, try as much as you can to secure it as much as you can. Okay? So that's my message for today. I'm not going to drag it too long. The number has been pinned up on the screen. You want to invest in this robot? +234 9065 955 231. If you do not have money to invest, please don't send a WhatsApp message to that number, so you don't waste your time and you don't waste my time. It's just my own advice to you. Get an investment portfolio. Real estate, Forex market, get a robot trade for you, buy stocks, buy shares, whatever, just do it. Nike says, just do it. You're tired, it's raining, it's snowing, my back is aching. Just do it. Run on that treadmill, do that sit-up, do that press-up, swim that lap, just do it. So guys, my advice for you this evening is just do it. Get a savings portfolio, get an investment portfolio. Thank you for watching, and see you same time next week. And if you haven't subscribed to this YouTube channel, it is youtube.com/Tastebudzng. And this is Life's Journey. And my name is Benedicta of Tastebudzng. Thank you for watching, and do have a lovely weekend. Bye-bye.